Hello and welcome to the virtual couch once more. And as you can see today, I actually am on a couch. And for those of you who have suggested improvements on the background, well, I hope this is a little bit better than seeing my kitchen. Today is my sixth. This is my sixth cancer blog. It's a few days later than I normally do it, but it was quite an eventful week for me in terms of things that were going on. I sort of waited till today to do it. Sort of mentally and physically a little bit more, sort of feeling a bit better about talking about things. It's Saturday the 13th of August 2016, around 2:30, 20 past 2 in the afternoon here in Geelong, Victoria, Australia. Where do we leave the last episode of of me going through cancer? Monday was a procedure to hopefully finally close off the whole kidney stone saga, which started around 6 months ago, and that was a procedure, it turned out to be a 10-minute procedure to remove the plastic J stent, which they had put inside me. My friend Rob Young came down and took me there and picked me up afterwards, so I have to say a big thanks for him to do that. It was much appreciated. And as I said when I came out afterwards, we shall not speak of this day again. And it's just done, and I'm glad it's over with. Tuesday I had an appointment to see the doctor. It's like just a checkup I have every week. Every week I give bloods twice a week, on a Tuesday and a Friday, which they monitor, obviously, various tests and whatever that they do. Basically she said that they didn't really want to see me in terms of needing to consult until I went back into hospital, which is next Friday in a week's time. They seemed pretty happy with the progress, and obviously just taking the bloods to keep monitoring me. I weaned myself off the steroids. Like each day there was like a reducing dose, so I'm now off those. And a few days ago I stopped taking the sleeping tablets, and I've been sleeping a lot better, having big chunks of sleep, which is good, obviously, feeling better. The old favourite topic, constipation, it's still around, but managing that with medication and just putting up with it, tolerating it. It's just part of the side effects, along with a few other things. What else? Continuing to work as much as I can, and feeling a little bit better about that, feeling focused, hopefully delivering to a deadline. Need to catch up a bit this weekend due to a few appointments during the week. Thursday, again, bloods, all okay, and I actually had my first session with a psychiatrist at the cancer clinic, so first actual formal counselling, and I've mentioned that in the past that I felt I needed that as part of my emotional and mental well-being going forward. I guess he was quite surprised. Well, not surprised. He was. We talked through the hour, and I basically gave him a thumbnail sketch of stuff, and he was quite impressed with. Obviously I'd done a lot of thinking and myself and self-analysis and everything that he initially had with suggestions I'd already started doing. We talked around a few things. I'll see him again next Tuesday, and we'll talk about how we go forward, whether I arrange some more counselling with him or whether we'll arrange it with someone else. But we both agreed that some ongoing therapy and counselling is going to be very beneficial to me. So I felt really good about that, and so that's another thing which I've started along, which will go along with my physical well-being and beating the cancer. So and then coming to Friday, which was yesterday, which was a big day for me, and it was the what they call the PET scan, PET CT scan, particle emissions, something or other. Basically, where they inject a radioactive solution into me and put me through a big donut machine for about 20 minutes, and that basically measures a whole lot of cell activity. Obviously, the majority of that cell activity would have been cancer activity, so they want to see a lot of less of that. Afterwards, they do a CT scan, which is an image of the body, which allows them to then map and overlay and see exactly where that cell activity is. Yeah, so that was it. It ended up being a very long day. I had to fast, and then they bumped it a couple of hours because they weren't confident that I'd fasted long enough. There'd been enough gap. And then I went in again, and then there was another delay because the person before me wasn't able to give good scans, so they had to wait. And yeah, so it ended up being I didn't eat from about 6 o'clock in the morning till about 4:30 in the afternoon. And yeah, so I was pretty much exhausted, famished, and I have to put out a big thank you to my friend Dave Sinclair, who took a day off work and came down and spent the day with me. Reined me in, waited for me. Well, he didn't wait all the time, came back and did his own thing. But was just around for the whole day for me, and I really appreciated that. And also for Simon, who afterwards dropped past after work and we caught up, and yeah, it was really appreciated and took my mind off things. So basically waiting for the results. They'll be next week sometime, and that will give the haematology team a good indication of how the treatment has progressed. So just waiting to find out those results. What else? Yeah, basically keep on keeping on day by day. Not much happening next week. Blood tests, and then like I say, see the psychiatrist again on Tuesday, and Friday the 19th. I'll go back in for my third cycle of chemo. Thanks for all the well wishes and support and messages, and yeah, it really means a lot. As usual, I know I say that every time, but it does. So yeah, that's the update for this week, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye for now.